Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. Sammy from 90 Day Fiancé is hinting at having money problems, and I've started to believe that Angela Deem was right when she accused Michael of being a grifter. As much as I hate to admit it, I can now see what Angela meant when she claimed Michael was a fraud who tricked her into marriage. I'm not at all a supporter of Angela, but I don't think I'm Team Michael either. Having watched both of their antics on multiple shows for almost a decade now, I'd rather not support either of them in what they do. However, I know there's more to Michael than what meets the eye. Angela spent years of her life, and even a lot of money that she didn't have on bringing Michael to America. Still, no amount of bad-mouthing that Angela did about her runaway husband could stop fans from feeling bad for him. Michael was smart enough to take advantage of all their emotions. He struck when the iron was hot and got the show's viewers to fund his new life in America. I unfortunately think there's a side to Michael that's greedy, which is why he stayed with Angela. Michael reposted a money problems video on Instagram. Michael has been increasing his Instagram followers slowly and steadily by creating content such as reels of him dancing. However, I feel that Michael is also running out of ideas about what to post. Considering he wants to be an influencer, Michael posts very little on Instagram. He has a manager and a PR team, and still posts a random video every few weeks that doesn't really explain what his content is about. I think Mitchell should spend time deciding on his niche as an influencer. He doesn't know what he is influencing his fans about. However, I've observed that what Michael is doing instead is spending time posting passive-aggressive stories for Angela to see on his IG. Michael thinks that he sends out a message about his life every time he reposts a reel or post made by someone else on his story. He wishes for fans to put two and two together and figure out what his life is all about in the US through what he posts. I think these days even Angela is tired of throwing shade at Michael and has accepted her faith. On the other hand, Michael is still milking as much sympathy as he can get from fans. What recently caught my attention was Michael indicating that he was experiencing money problems. Michael reposted a video on his Instagram story from @KDuckets in which a man is shown recounting previously counted dollar bills, symbolizing financial struggles. Although Michael didn't explicitly mention it, he seemed to relate to the caption of the video, "How my budget gonna be starting January 1st." Michael wanted his followers to think he was literally broke, while the world around him expected him to celebrate his first Christmas and New Year's Eve as a single man with great aplomb. Michael's repost got me wondering about what happened to the $52,000, and he had accumulated through his GoFundMe. It was in August 2024, and that wasn't a long time ago. Michael's original ask was $50,000, but once he saw comments from critics asking why he needed so much money, he quickly changed the goal to $25,000, and, thinking no one would notice. Once he raised $10,000 and within hours of launching the fundraiser, Michael got greedy. He knew fans would eventually give him whatever amount he asked for. Michael left the GoFundMe running. Michael's GoFundMe made Angela look bad. Michael had initially claimed that he needed the money for his legal fees. Considering he only wanted $25,000 and the rest of it was something fans gave Michael in goodwill for his personal needs. Michael tried to claim that he launched the GoFundMe because of Angela. It was after it was revealed that Angela had taken him to court to get their marriage annulled. Angela saw what Michael was doing early on. Of course, Angela had been with Michael for over 7 years, even if he kept plenty of secrets from her. Angela could tell what he was up to. As far as I can tell, Angela didn't make Michael live in poverty when he was in Nigeria. Angela has seemingly made Michael quit his job because they earned enough to make a living through the show. Angela was sending Michael a steady flow of money while he was still living in Lagos. Michael had a car and a house and wore stylish clothes, and never once did he cry about having money problems. Michael even had excess money he was putting in a piggy bank scheme for a rainy day without informing Angela. Michael's showing off a new home. Angela never let her husband suffer financially while they were together. Michael didn't bother to give his fans an explanation about what he did with the piggy bank money if it had come to him making fundraisers. Michael moved to Texas and was already living in a clean and spacious apartment immediately after he left Georgia. It wasn't like Michael was on the streets with nowhere to go when he tried to escape from Angela. I believe Michael had enough money even then, months before the GoFundMe came into the picture, to pay for a comfortable house. Ever since, I have a feeling that Michael moved into his own apartment, which he doesn't share with anyone. The apartment is fully furnished with everything Michael needs to spend a relaxing day at home. His rooms look spacious and clean, and the apartment is well maintained, compared to what Michael had to deal with in Hasleyhurst. How is Michael able to afford such a swanky space if he has been pinching pennies? Michael is crying about not having money to ring in 2025, but his house says otherwise.